but there's so many 24-hour stores and vending machines around. All these things that would never exist outside of Japan. But when I think about it, I guess it's a sign that it's a really safe area. That's Japan for you. Are they really just like saying, Japan, safest place in the world? Never been to Japan, but I don't think so. I'm sure it's a nice place and all, but I wouldn't say that it's the safest place. I mean, you still got all kinds of crap, whatever country you go to. No country is entirely safe. None. Especially Australia, because they have some freaking dangerous creatures down there. I've never even been there. And you always hear all that. Everything over there is just freaking insane. Here we are, this is our home. About time. Come on in. I'm not sure what track this is, but I'm pretty sure it's probably from one of the yellow visual novels. I've heard you're supposed to leave your shoes by the entrance in Japan. I guess it's true. I actually did that earlier. Came into the house and just put my shoes right by the door. But then again, yeah, I don't know. Japanese style dining rooms have a tatami area too. Tatami area, whatever. I'm glad I remembered to pack my good socks. It would be embarrassing if I hadn't. This is the living room and that's the kitchen. Please make yourself at home. Arigato. That's the only Japanese I'm gonna be saying in this, isn't it? In exchange, you have to not make a mess. I won't. That's right. Anyway, let's go to your room. This is a Japanese-style guest room. Will it work for you? Wow! Inner Japanese geekdom overloaded! Huh? Tatami room, a Japanese-style room. That's amazing! I can really stay here! Yes, well, this is our only guest room, so... Yes! It's been my dream to stay in a tatami room! Thank you! I mean, arigato! Dude, what kind of dreams do you have, then? I bet one of his dreams is, I don't know. Well, if he has dreams like that, then they're pretty low kind of dreams, but whatever. I see, I'm glad you're happy about it. Anyway, as long as you're here, you can think of it as your room. Make yourself at home. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Makoto! You don't need to shout more, I'm standing right in front of you, what? Where are your parents? I'm gonna stay here for a while, I'd like to introduce myself. Oh, our parents aren't here. If they were here, that would be very, very realistic, you see. And this is a visual novel, and we tend not to make it as realistic as possible in that kind of way. I mean, seriously, why? What? What did you just say? Our parents were called out of town for 2 weeks on urgent business. What a coincidence! It's a shame, they really wanted to meet you. But they are apparently so trusting in this strange guy that they never talked to, never met, nothing, to stay with their daughters. At home. Alone. With a guy they've never met and know little of. Very trusting parents, I gotta say. But kind of foolish if you ask me. I mean, if I were those parents, I'd be like, no, no. Tell that son of a bitch, if he's gonna come to Japan, come sometime when we're not out, okay? I'm not having him frickin' staying around when we're not there. So I'm afraid they won't be back until after you're gone. I'm really sorry. Anyway, I have to help with the dinner preparations. Could you wait a few minutes, then come to the living room? Sure. The parents aren't here. They won't be back until after I'm gone. In other words, the whole time I'm in Japan. The only ones in the house will be Makoto, Akira, and I. Why did it say house twice? Seriously, I mean, I know that the translating thing can be a bit tedious, but they have testers and stuff for it, right? I don't know how they overlook some of these stuff, to be honest. How is that going to work? No way, I mean, it's not like I've done anything to feel guilty about, but I have to stop thinking about this. There's been nothing but good to me. I can't betray the kindness they've shown me. I'm not gonna think about that stuff anymore. I won't think about it, I won't! I'm a gentleman. A gentleman. Yeah, that's what they all say, matey boy, but come on, any single guy in their right mind in this situation would probably be like, woo, this is awesome. Wow, but check out this spread, the table's covered in food. No, it's not. Shut up, Konta. I know, right? Aki-chan's been slaving over it all day. What? I was not slaving over anything. Sure, you won't say anything more then. I won't say anything. I can't frickin'... No, never mind. You really should be more honest. What's wrong? Nothing, I just... Is that surprising to hear that I prepared all this food? What food? I don't see it. No, not at all. I just didn't expect it. That's the same as being surprised. Got a point there. Oh, that's true. But either way, Makoto seems like she ought to be the cook in the family. Looks aren't everything, man. Anyway, I don't care if you're anxious about it. You don't have to eat. Oh, I know the feeling. I'm not anxious if you've been working on it since morning. I have to eat it. If I was actually there, I would be anxious for at least 2 days at the very minimum, you know? First time I went to Northern Ireland like that, I was anxious for 2 days. And then after, well, at least a day and a half or something like that. Then I started to feel better after that and felt more comfortable and all relaxed. And surprisingly, when I arrived there was like a bomb in Northern Ireland in Belfast. I've told this story before and it was really weird. And my reaction to it was simply, let's go over there then and just wait for them to like deal with it, who cares. But then a few hours later, then I started to feel anxious when I was at her house, and I mean, it's just weird, isn't it? No reaction to a bomb, but reaction to being in someone's house. That's kind of weird, isn't it, when you really think about it? I don't really react to much, to be honest. Anyways, I told you I didn't work particularly hard on it. I mean, come on, man. I'm just advertising this thing, okay? No need to talk about your stories. But I felt like talking about it, whatever. Let's toast to your first day and our first meeting together. Cheers! Cheers! Fine, cheers. At least they have the sound effect there. There's plenty of everything, so please eat your fill. Can you just tell me what's on the menu? Okay, that's right. There's something Japanese people say before eating, isn't there? Before eating? You mean ikadakimasu? Yeah, that's it. Oh god, I gotta say it 3 times now. Okay, one more time. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu, itadakimasu. I think I probably pronounced it wrong on at least one of those. How is it? Did you just see that? Did you see that? I mean, it was on briefly there, but the translation showed that it is in fact a flattened Pac-Man. That's the kanji for And oh look, there's another kanji. It's Pac-Man or something like that with a hat on. Oh, there's Pac-Man again. It's a kind of flattened looking Pac-Man, really. Oh, just shut up, get over it. It's great, this is amazing. Konta, konta, konta. Stand on the tap instead. Okay. Isn't that nice, Aki-chan? Why are you saying that to me? Because you're the one that made it. It's true, but your cooking is amazing, Akira. I can hardly believe it. So you do think I don't look like a cook, right? Wait, did I say that right? That's not what I'm saying. Really? You really weren't thinking that? Of course not. To tell the truth, I was thinking it a little. There's still some left. The food, there's still some left, so you can say if you want more. Akira. Sure, arigato. And stuff. Now approaching end of, well, the end of the introduction thing. The food Akira made sure was delicious. And I even got to take a Japanese-style bath. Awesomeness! The washroom is kept separate from the bathtub. I guess people here really do use the bathroom for daily relaxation. Oh, I know what you mean. I'd usually have a shower to relax. So, maybe I'd blend in with the Japanese on that. I never thought a bath could feel so good. I was even more surprised that you could fill it with hot water with the touch of a button. Much better than we have in the UK, where you have to wait a while for it to even get warm. They said you just touch a panel in the kitchen and it fills with hot water to the proper level. Japanese people are obsessed with the idea of the bath, and toilets, apparently. But it feels so amazing, I can't actually blame them. Wow, the heat from the bath made me so sleepy. Now that I think about it, I didn't sleep on the plane at all. I can spend a nice night on my futon. But before that, I should change my cell phone. Wait, charge it, you mean, I think he said. Good thing I brought an A-type 100-volt adapter and plug for Japanese outlets. Now to set the charger. Okay, this should do it. I'm gonna make the most of my day in Tokyo tomorrow. Tokyo, huh? I wonder what's waiting for me out there. Me too, man. I haven't played to that point yet. I've got to fill the album of my mind with all kinds of sights and information. It's gonna be so much fun. It is Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan, day 1. Which I'm not gonna show any further than that. Because, I was just thought I'd show you a bit of it, you know? Show a bit of the game, the visual novel, and if you like the look of it and all that, buy it. Don't pirate it, buy it. Seriously, man. They don't really get all that many sales, really, and if they did get a lot more sales, then they'd be able to, translate more visual novels, you know? I mean, come on. Support it, man. You don't really see that very often, where they actually an official translation for a visual novel, or in particular this one that was specifically made for people like us. So, Lelouch Vi Britannia commands you to buy this game. See ya, viewers. That was all. See ya.